Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create some freaking magic. We're here with most of our friends in the Mongoose crew. Miranda should be joining us here any moment. But in the meantime, we are here with the Mongoose crew. This is what I just said. Everybody in the Mongoose crew, take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome. For those that have no idea what this is, hi, we're a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Having 5 parties, living, existing, and breathing, for those that do, in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. So welcome. A couple of announcements, actually. One is a first to jump into. We have, as I believe I might have been able to mention last week on here, we're looking for a new player for our Brasslight campaign, and as of today, we found one. So Rob will be joining us in the near future here. Whoa.
I was trying to whistle with my fingers.
Oh.
Okay. It didn't work, sorry.
Yeah. So very excited to have Rob join the team. Yeah, just finished the interview earlier today, so excited for that. Yeah. Also, this is a little bit of a weird week. Next week, or sorry, this is my Friday, I guess. So we will be off Thursday and Friday. Thursday, because we had a couple people just had to drop off last minute, and then Friday because it's Miranda's birthday. So everybody wait to say happy birthday to Miranda, because she ain't here yet.
You always forget that my birthday's 2 days later.
And I will again. Just kidding. All right, I guess, yeah, actually that's a good point, because we may not be here next week.
Yeah.
There's a very good chance. So yeah, in the meantime, everybody take a look at Lorianne and say happy birthday, Lorianne!
Happy birthday, Lorianne!
Happy
birthday, Lorianne!
My birthday falls.
Tell everybody to shut it.
I said you shouldn't. My birthday falls on the day the Lord rises, at least this year.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a present.
Every time it falls on Easter, which it does every once in a while, I get people be like, "You were born on Easter?" I'm like, "No, Easter is different every year."
All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday. You did it.
Thanks.
Do we get birthday, Lorianne? Thanks. Do we get birthday inspiration?
You do. You both get birthday inspiration,
awesome.
Which we will give you. We'll give you this week. So good job. You get it.
Good job. You survived another year.
Good job. Yeah. I mean, honestly, hey, you
made it.
Yeah, we're at that point. Aw, that's very nice. Thank you, Nav. It's very nice. So yeah, so that's it for announcements. That was a lot. So we'll be off Thursday and Friday. And as I said, as I kind of hinted at, there's a very good chance that we'll be off for Mongoose Career next week. So that is it as far as announcements go. I'm going to try to speed right along because we got a lot to do today. Let's talk about the sponsors real quick. Lorify. Lorify is the sponsor of the year. We love Lorify. It is an awesome resource that I use all the time. And I don't really need to talk about it every week, but I do like to talk about it. So real quick, I'll just kind of let you guys know what Lorify is. It's the note-taking tool that I use because it does it for me. It's simple. It's easy. It's great. So all you have to do is you have to take your recorded session, whether that's here, like this, like on the lines, on the onlines, or even in person, just hitting a record on your phone or whatever. And then plugging that into Lorify. And then within minutes, you get a awesome and really cool session summary that is nice and clean and neat and gives you everything you pretty much need to know. So huge shout out to Lorify. Thank you very much. We love you very much. Mwah. That's it. So before we jump into tonight's session, we need to get a recap of where we left off with the party. So, Lorraine, please take it away.
Mm-hmm. So the group departed the library sans Wilbur, because Wilbur is on the ship with Brumhilda. And on our way back to the ship, we pass through the town graveyard, where we all see a figure that looks like they're mourning at a grave. Gwar decides that he wants to investigate this, so he turns invisible and goes to see who this person is, because it's during no one's supposed to be outside. We told everyone that they're supposed to stay inside. There's a curfew, all that stuff. So when Gwar gets there, he realizes that the person looks very familiar, and soon realizes that it looks like his mother, which is weird because his mother is dead, so she shouldn't be there. But she also has a smile that's far too wide and just weird looking. And she's standing over a tombstone that happens to have Gwar's name on it. So while he's invisible, he resists being possessed. So an attempt on that by, according to Lorify, by acknowledging self-forgiveness. But I think, and that's what he says later. Eldryn and the rest of them, Saren and Milo and Raylar, go up to figure out what's going on with him. And Eldryn tries to cast, doesn't try to, she does successfully cast like a detect evil and good, or whatever that spell is called, on the grave, and she's almost possessed, or an attempt is made, and she's able to resist it as well. So we decide that we should go talk to the groundskeeper of the graveyard, Galvern. And so we go off to do that. Also of important note is we do see a purple smoke from this entity that looks like Gwar's mother when she dissipates and goes away. So meanwhile, on the ship, Wilbur is dealing with the high that he had from the dream root. And he ends up falling and is rescued by Brumhilda. And during all this, time freezes for Wilbur on the ship. It's terrifying because he sees Brumhilda and a candle flame frozen while he hears mysterious splashing. So Wilbur doesn't know what the hell is going on. Back to the rest of the party, we go and we question Galvern about the cursed grave. He denies any knowledge of it or doing it or any of that stuff. We try to get a little bit more out of him, but he's really cagey. Eldryn wants to cast her spell to see if there's undead in his establishment, and he's like, "Of course there is. I'm my job." And we're like, "Well, dead bodies I get, but undead I don't." So that leads Gwar and Milo to some gossip about what Galvern is up to with some undead in his home. We end up leaving though, because there's not much we can do for someone who doesn't want any help. And we make our way back to the ship while Gwar is convinced that Tal was there, that was Tal who was impersonating his mother, and so that has us all on edge. So we get back to the ship. On the way there, though, Brumhilda reaches out to Gwar and says, "Where the fuck are you? You need to get back now." And so I don't think that makes Gwar take haste, but we do anyway. And we get back there, and Brumhilda takes Gwar and I think Milo or someone else aside and tells them what's going on with Wilbur. Meanwhile, Eldryn goes to her bedroll because she wants to find Wilbur to see what's if he's okay, and she knows that he was sleeping over there, and she finds a mysterious box on her bedroll. Everyone eventually gets back together, and I think we use the trident or something. Oh no, we have, I think, Cece pick it up, something. We do something, and we open it, and there's a jewel-encrusted bowl with a note written in blood in the box, and it's really creepy because Eldryn was just looking for a jewel-encrusted bowl and couldn't find one, and all of a sudden, here it is. So we try and figure out what to do. Saren goes to talk with why can't I think of her name? The captain of the ship, and
Sia.
Thank you. Sarah goes to talk to Lucia to figure out what's going on. Milo and Eldryn try and brainstorm of what to do, and Milo said, I don't know if this is racist, but can't you talk to fish? And Eldryn said, yes, of course I can talk to fish. And so together they come up with a plan where Eldryn's going to go into the water and ask the fish what they've seen and to make a perimeter and all this stuff. And after she gets down there, she runs into this really smart hippocampus, and he tells her through some sort of just movements that I can't think tonight because I'm trying to go too fast. He tells her that there's a Triton, a male Triton, and he'll take her to him. So she gets on the hippocampus and tells everyone that everything's fine, not to worry, she's got this. While Saren comes back from speaking with Lucia and says, it was Noros, according to them. Cece saw Noros, and so everyone's like, what is going on? Eldryn makes her way to this so-called Triton, and it ends up being a Fey entity, which initially took the form of Noros to elicit some strong emotions out of her. So she has a conversation with this entity and learns a lot about him. A lot and not a lot. Basically, we end with him saying that he found us just by accident, and it behooves him to keep us all alive because it's great feeding off of us because we are full of so much just trauma, and that he's the one that caused the grave to look like what it did, to have Guar's name on it, and also he played Guar's mom because he's just trying to get a little bit more food out of us and our intense emotions. So we ended with him telling Eldryn that his name is Emir and that he's at her service.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you very much, Lorianne. Anything else to add, friends?
How could I possibly add to that? That was perfect.
Oh.
It was perfect. Does
Shut
not look
up.
Like we're having...
Shut it.
Like we're having the...
Sorry.
Does not look like we're having the dice cam tonight. Sorry, friends. So you're gonna have to trust me, like old times.
Like you have to trust us.
Yeah, like now times.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. All right. You guys ready to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
D those D's.
We step back into a darkened underwater cave. This slight purple light emanating from the back of it, and the limited sort of amount of plant life and fish that are around here, seemingly trying to almost seem like the leaves and the stretches of those plants seem to be almost reaching away from what is further inside the cave. As we move further in, before we actually see anything, we hear this strange, ethereal voice that seems to be in conversation in response. But for some reason, even as we start to slowly kind of move into frame to see what exactly is going on, the voice seems to be speaking at a volume that gives no direction. As we hear, "You may call me Emir, at your service." Eldryn, you have the scene.
I would say it's nice to meet you, but I don't know if that's the right word. So it's something to meet you.
I understand. Most of my interactions with You mortals are similar.
Has that ever given you pause to evaluate how you approach us?
Absolutely not.
At least you're honest. Well, I have a proposal for you.
Hmm.
When I asked what you were, and if you can hurt us, you compared yourself to a parasite, albeit one, not always, but that you can be. But I don't think that's entirely accurate.
A correction. I asked if you thought I was a parasite. I do not think I am.
Good. Well, you obviously know what you're doing, and you know how to feed. If you didn't, you wouldn't have chosen my husband's face. So here's my proposal. I'm not going to tell you to stop, because you won't. I'm not going to insult either of us by pretending I can make you do anything. So, I'll look the other way. If you follow us, you feed, but only when it comes naturally. No provoking, no forcing it, no interference. And if you can do that, what's to come will be a feast like nothing you have ever experienced before. What you're taking now is, I don't know, thin, I would say. Passing fear, irritation, frustration. Am I correct?
Oh. No.
Okay.
For those that may live in that suffering, it might seem like their fear is everyday life. But for me, it's a feast.
I disagree with you because to me it seems it fades very quickly, or else you wouldn't have had to make me afraid after you already did so to Guar earlier. Are you a glutton?
Maybe I was looking to push a little.
Well, I've already mentioned tall. So, ahead of us, we have him to face. And, how do I phrase this? He feeds as you do, I would say. Except he's a little bit more... It seems he has less restraint, more arrogance, would be the right way to put it. He's certain he can't lose. Absolutely certain. However, when he realizes he's wrong, and it settles in, the fear will be far more than anything we could ever give you. This is an entity that is maybe not as powerful as you, but on par with primordials and gods. Imagine what he'll feel when he loses.
This figure you speak of, I admittedly have very little understanding of these lands. The wild of the north has been more my purview this past few years.
He is an entity that has the power to speak to everyone on the material plane in their minds, to make threats, to make promises. Imagine someone that powerful being afraid in your presence. You said earlier that
His smile goes
Yeah.
real wide, too wide.
you said earlier that you like to play games as well. Imagine us taking him down, but before that, him seeing you and realizing one more thing he's up against, one more powerful thing that he can't beat. I mean, you could make it a production. All I ask is that you feed off of us, yes, but you don't push the issue. You don't push us into more fear or anger, because we need to be at our best to fight him. We can't be looking over our shoulders, scared and waiting for what you're going to do next. So take the opportunity, feed off of us, but wait for something better.
It is a strange, interesting place, your plane of existence. Often, I find that your kind are not so interested in even sharing so much to those that consider themselves Fae, let alone striking deals.
I'm not striking a deal with you. This is a mutually beneficial arrangement. This is a proposal.
Course.
I will not sign anything.
I wouldn't want you to.
Look, you said it yourself, it behooves you, I believe that was your exact phrasing, for us to stay alive. We have a very long road ahead of us before we meet Tall, before we battle him. That long road is going to have so much fear and anger and strife and emotion. So really, I'm giving you food for free. But if you do push it and you do what you did today, I won't be able to hold my friends back. And I'm not saying that as a threat. I'm saying that as I won't be able to hold them back from retaliating, and we both know that some of us will die if we go against you. You already tried to possess me and Guar earlier. So you push the issue and some of us die, you lose more of your food. You let us go along our way, follow us, don't intrude, and then you might get the biggest feast you've ever gotten with Tall.
Only persuasion check.
Okay. What dice do I want to use? I'm just gonna go for it. It's gonna be bad, guys. I'm gonna use my advantage.
Your inspiration, you mean?
Yeah. That would be a 17.
You don't see him move up to you. You're staring at him, and all of a sudden he is inches from you. A counter offer. As an option. We make this deal as a deal. And then neither of us can go back from it.
I don't know enough about you or your kind to make that deal in good conscience. So I would rather run the risk of you reneging on it than making a deal with something I don't understand.
You have an emblem upon your armor, upon your shield. Assuming that is a connection to some sort of higher power.
Yes.
Consider me like your god.
That makes me want to make a deal even less. Do not compare yourself to Persona.
He gets even closer to you now. Well, here's the reality of what you propose then. A humble accord with no magical attachments to it. Which means, like you, I have the free will to change the deal.
You do. But aren't you curious to see where this ends? With Tal?
For now.
I'm comfortable with
But
that.
let's say you misplace a couple of people along the way. Let's say you end up deciding, oh, this beautiful patch of grass or sea, Noro, Squar. Wouldn't it be so nice to forget this Tal and settle down?
See, that the problem with the flaw with that is if we forget Tal and try to settle down, it'll be fleeting. He's planning on taking over the material plane, and I don't know if he's going to stop there. There is no settling down. There is no pretending this isn't a threat.
Give me a wisdom saving throw at that.
Okay. $24.
24. Eldryn, you saying that there's a maybe like a momentary sort of spot of like the despair of that statement of saying like there is no settling down. We can't stop. But you immediately just see his eyes. You see his eyes just kind of like flash a little bit wider, and you immediately kind of like try to counteract that in like a confident. It is just a fact.
Yeah.
No emotions attached to it whatsoever.
I'll give you a little snack. Tal destroyed my family. Do you have family? You spoke of your queen and how awful it is to see her or not to be with her. Is that your only connection?
How did that make you feel when Tal took away your family?
If you stay with us and you agree to this arrangement, I'm sure you will feel it. Because not only did he take my family, he took parts of my brother's soul. And we're going to retrieve that. But I don't get a happy ending. There's no settling down and going home. I have to say goodbye to my brother. And this is just me talking about it. Imagine being there and seeing it. Imagine seeing me interact with him. knowing that I have to say goodbye.
My. Miss Eldryn, are you sure you're not of the Fae?
No, I'm just being logical. We can both benefit from this arrangement.
I suppose in that case we should have some sort of agreement set. Obviously nothing written down. That would be too official. A simple handshake, maybe.
No. I trust that you will do what I say, and you trust that we will also do as we say. It's what it is. We have to trust each other. We don't have to like it. But we trust that it's mutually beneficial until it's not, and then we deal with it. I will not be shaking your hand.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck in what's to come. To a point.
Very well. Do we have an agreement?
So close. We have an understanding.
So you'll stop meddling for now? And if you start meddling again, I'll know that we need to renegotiate the terms of our understanding.
Renegotiating terms is not what you do with a god. But, as you said, mutually beneficial. I believe your friends are very worried and fearful of where you are at this moment.
Can you feel it from this far away?
I am the master of fear.
Good. Keep your distance then if you can feel it from here.
My lady.
Did you send this hippocampus?
You see him kind of like move past you, and again there's like kind of like a moment of like you feel like something moved past you, but you didn't see him as he just goes to the front of you, and you hear just this horrible sort of scream from this hippocampus as it just immediately you can hear it moving and struggling to get away.
I take
Would you
that
like
as
me to call it back?
No. I don't think it likes you very much.
I don't think it saw who I really was. Oh. All right. This agreement has been delicious so far.
I'll leave you now then. Leave us as we are, and when the time comes, you get to feast on Tal. His fear, at least.
Oh. Be sure of this, Eldryn. I will be feasting on someone's fear.
I guess that's correct, because at the end, if we lose, there'll be plenty of fear to go around. No matter what, you win.
My favorite agreement.
Understanding. I'm learning.
Of course. You see just a long pause from him, and Eldryn, you see he's still he's writhing in this just almost ecstasy that he's sitting in here. And Eldryn, you realize that at this point he did tell you, but he also has no reason to shoo you away, because the longer you stay here.
Yeah. Eldryn will... It takes a lot because she doesn't want to turn her back, but she says, well, this seems very personal, so I'll leave you to it. And then she's going to go to the hippocampus. And I will try to pet him to calm him down.
Yeah, you find him in a state of... Actually, let me roll for him. Ooh, God, that's bad. When you find him, he is stiff as a board on the floor of the ocean that is... Or, sorry, of this part of the water, as is just a gentle sort of slope. And for a second, you worry that he is just passed. And then he just things start to kind of come to a little bit more. Give me a... I hate to do this, but give me an animal handling check.
Okay. $13.
13. Okay. 13. It takes a little bit to coax, but it's enough that you're able to direct back with a lot of it's gonna be okay. I'm here. It's all right. And you see the cavern behind you in its purple light start to go a little dimmer as you're off in the direction you came from.
When I'm further away, I take a very deep breath in and out. Well, whatever a deep breath is underwater. And I will pet this hippocampus and just say, I don't know where you came from, but thank you.
You see it just shiver a little bit at your touch. All right. Before long, in the now evening air on top of the on the deck of the Shadow, you all see Eldryn break the surface.
I feel like I'll break the surface with the hippocampus, and before I get off of it and it leaves, well, actually, I'll get off of it and I put my hand on its face and I say, you can stay if you want, but I won't make you.
It nuzzles you.
We can talk later. Thank you again. And then I'll climb up onto the ship.
Go.
Larianne would kiss it, but Eldryn won't.
Ridiculous. It's an animal.
Boo.
Kiss him on the forehead.
Yeah, you guys, you saw her break the surface, and then seem to talk to this hippocampus for a second, and then kind of come up to you guys.
I think Guar would immediately point. There she is. And as you're climbing up, you're like, what happened? What did you find?
Give me a moment. Eldryn gets up. I'm fine. I'm fine. Brimhilda, I don't want to ask you this, but
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's just
Okay.
Put my arm around her.
allergies.
How dangerous? Oh, what's the right way to phrase this? I don't know much about Fae. Zaris told me once to just be careful around them, which for him to say meant something. It made me a little afraid. But what can you tell me from Hilda?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, in terms of things in my experience, the Fae are they can be annoying, but at the end of the day, they definitely seem to talk a bigger game than what they can back up.
What if they compare themselves to a god?
That sounds like a Fae. Yeah. So, is that who you? Is that where you were? Milo
Yes.
was wondering.
It wasn't tall, Guar.
Well, was it Lahad?
No, it wasn't
Oh,
Lahad.
Good. So none of the things that we experienced just now was tall.
No, none of that was tall. It is a being from the Fae who feeds on fear.
Well, that's what tall does.
Well, tall feeds on like all negative emotions, correct?
Yeah, that's true. So this is
seems
specifically fear?
To really relish in fear. He's the one that took the visage of Norris.
And my mom?
Yes, and your mother. Yes, Brimhilda? Raylor? Who gasped?
I think I think it was Brimhilda, because that means that Eldryn knew. Because you guys hadn't communicated with Eldryn yet. That it was Noros.
Yeah.
So you hear her kind of like, I'd say it's less of a gasp and more of a sharp intake of breath of like, we don't need to talk about that. Okay, good.
Oh no. His name's Emir. Which I don't know. Does that mean anything? Does Fae have a language, Brimhilda, Raylor?
Dice are freaking killing me right now. Emir. I've heard that name before. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So you met a creature that feeds off of fear.
Correct.
Where is said creature now?
He is at a distance from us where he can still feed on our fear, but not meddle in our affairs. Okay. How do I explain this? Well,
you just did.
Yeah.
So we're trickle feeding an emotional glutton.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, good.
I made an arrangement with him, or an understanding. I didn't sign anything, and I didn't shake his hand. I basically told him, and now I know this isn't ideal, but let's be clear. He almost possessed both Guar and myself. Wilbur, you weren't there, but yes, he almost possessed both me and Guar earlier today. Which means he's a very powerful being. I was there alone with just my hippocampus friend. So I had to be smart. I told him that he can continue feeding on us. It doesn't hurt us as long as he stops meddling, doing things like he did to Guar earlier. And that if he follows us, that maybe he'll get the biggest feast he's ever experienced when we take Tall down. Because imagine that fear. We can't stop him. Telling him no isn't going to do anything. I'm handling the situation. You look angry, Guar. You look concerned, Saren.
Yeah, are you saying it's okay to make deals with a powerful being when we're alone with them and have no other choice that ultimately leads to them feeding off of or taking something from Tall?
Well, I didn't sign anything.
That's the difference, obviously. Yeah, my bad.
I was very clear with him. Look,
Because Faye appreciates clarity.
I mean, he kind of did. He also likes to play games and he's very curious.
That sounds more like Faye.
All I said was that, okay, I know this feels really risky, but doing nothing or trying to control him is far riskier. Now we have someone who may benefit us in our upcoming fight against Tall. All we have to do is nothing. If he starts meddling again, I told him that that's when I know that we need to discuss this arrangement.
So, he feeds off of fear.
Correct.
So, hypothetically, gets stronger the more fear he senses from us.
I don't know if it's stronger.
And then we kill Tall, and then we have this enemy to face.
Or he moves on because we're just not that afraid anymore.
I
Eldryn,
doubt that's gonna happen.
you didn't consider at all that perhaps this Imure and Tal are working together?
No, I did not. He seems to not know a lot about our plane of existence. I had to kind of explain to him what Tall was.
And you believed him?
Yes. He had no reason to lie. He's already getting what he
every
wants.
reason to lie.
He's Faye. That's kind of reason enough for them usually. I mean, I trust your judgment. I think you made the best decision you can make. But yeah, true statements should be honored. Yeah, he had being Faye is reason enough to lie for them. Usually, in my readings.
I think we...
I found it. Okay.
Okay.
Shit. No, so sorry. No,
I have some ideas about about some people that might know who this Emir is. He mentioned the court and his queen and his castle, and that she no longer has a child to keep her company. So I'm thinking of reaching out to Kara, because she asked me to look into the Violet Court for the Fae. So there might be a connection there, or maybe I'm grasping at straws. We'll find out.
What's a Kara?
I spoke with her and met her when I rescued Wilbur's mother.
Oh, and you thought we would just know that?
I look at Saren, confused.
Her and Siobhan are the same person. The place that we were at in Airskar.
Like we were in
shop?
her shop. Cor, I
Oh.
can't keep all the information straight for you. I need you to remember a few things, bud.
Listen, all I know is that I've been possessed like 3 times since we've all been together.
Yeah, but not 4. Hey, you got that right.
Mhm.
Like you nailed it today.
Look, from what I
Sorry.
could gather, he seemed very powerful. I was alone. was not going to engage in combat with him. We need allies, albeit he probably isn't actually an ally. He's probably more of a, like I said, this is a mutually beneficial understanding. I think we have to take what we can get, unless you want to go down there and fight him, but I am very confident that we will lose a few of us, at least.
No. Also, if he's underwater, then, like, everybody's got to find their collars and... No.
I think we need to continue to be smart about this. I don't think we need to... Oh, the bowl is from him. And
Do not use that bowl.
I will not be using that bowl.
Thank
But
you.
also, we are not going to throw it into the water because I don't want him to see it as an insult or a slight on his gift.
Should we bury it then?
Let me pray on it
Can we-
to Persona.
Can we put it in your hole? Can we put the bowl in
For
your hole?
sure, we can for sure put the cup in my hole.
I mean, I can
Why are
also
you laughing, Saren?
put it in the handbag.
Yeah, the handbag can go in my hole, the bowl can go in my hole, the whole box really can fit in there.
Okay. I think we still
Why is everybody laughing?
I think we continue with, I don't know, Guar.
You can put a lot in your hole.
I think that sometimes fear brings on laughter.
Mm.
Oh, I also may have a new friend. I don't know. I'm not sure if he's going to keep following, but he seems
Is
kind.
is the friend right here with us right now?
No, he's in the water. It's a hippocampus.
Oh, okay.
We played charades and he told me what I was looking for and then brought me to him.
Well, that sounds really fun.
It was a means to an end.
Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Sorry. You see all of a sudden Broomhilda just appears. The deck she didn't like, she ran down and all of a sudden she just kind of has a book in her hand. Amir, the Bell of Dread, Flower of Terror, Fear in Silk.
Okay. That
Amir, the Lord of the Last Lantern,
cotton
appears
candy
in
of
scattered
doom.
accounts wherever beauty and terror seem to have taken the same shape. The Fae do not often call him by one name for long. Mortals do worse, they name him after the feeling he leaves behind. Flower found blackened but still living, a corridor gone silent, a lovely face remembered only in fragments, each one wronger than the last. He is said to move like a noble thing from some dead season of the world, graceful, patient, impossibly composed. His features are fair in the manner that frightens mortals most, too still, too delicate, too knowing. To stand before a mirror is not merely to feel fear, but to feel as though fear has noticed you.
He really doesn't like it when you cast calm emotions on yourself in his presence.
Eldryn?
I imagine he wouldn't.
You missed it. I guess I should have waited to explain this all until you were done with that. I feel like it kind of puts a damper on what I told everyone. I made I have an understanding with him.
You made a
He's
deal
the
with a Fae.
I did not make a deal with him. He tried to. I told him I would not shake his hand. I told him I would not sign anything, that we were not calling it a deal, that it wasn't an agreement. It wasn't, and as he put it, an understanding. One that both of us can back out of at any time, which means that we have to trust that it's continuing to be mutually beneficial.
he's He's second in command to the Queen of Air and Darkness, the Queen of the Unsealing.
Well, he told me that he no longer has a queen and that he's aimless and has no one.
Oh, great.
Well, if he said it, it must be true.
Well, okay.
Would you like
You
to
don't
go
get
down
to
there
be-
and treat with him?
Listen, deal or a mutually beneficial arrangement, tomato tornado. I mean, there's really no comparison.
There is. I look at Brimhilda. You know there is. I'm not bound to him. There's no contractual agreement.
You just said that it was fine for him to feed on our fear while we proceed. So
He
he's
was
just gonna be.
going
He's just around.
He'd do it anyway. He's been
No,
doing
she's-
it for the past 3 days. If he hadn't have done what he did earlier, we wouldn't have known.
She's right. She's right. But we cannot ignore that he's around.
Well, he's feasting right now because of everything we're talking about in our emotions. So,
I thought he only fed on fear, of which I have none, so he can't feed on me.
well, that's not really true. I mean, he took the image of Noros, and even though that made me angry, he also was able to feed on that. And he said it was how did he put it? It was an interesting new taste.
Guar, do you know why the Queen of Air and Darkness is called the Queen of Air and Darkness?
Is it because her name is Aaron Darkness?
No.
Oh.
No. Quite the opposite, actually. Most Fae, having the name of something gives the power over it. The Queen of Air and Darkness is so powerful that her name isn't even known.
Whoa. I knew the thing about names, but I didn't make the connection there. I just thought that would because they try to steal our names.
Well, I told him, Brimhilda, just to get you up to speed, I told him that I wasn't going to ask him to stop, that there was no point in doing that, because he can do whatever he wants, it seems. I just gave him a taste at what we have going forward. And that if he leaves us alone, lets us get stronger, at the end, he may be able to feast on Tal's fear when Tal realizes he's going to lose.
Who's us?
Us.
Did you specify who?
No.
You see Brimhilda just kind of
Look, Brimhilda,
back up a little bit.
I'm not a lawyer. I did the best that I could down there.
Saren, oh God, this is rough because the more we explain the situation, the more scared people will become.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be aware that he is around, and whatever he seems to deem as being us, let's assume it's the people here. It could be just you.
It didn't seem so from the conversation. He did say what happens if one of you disappears, if one of your friends is no longer with you.
Depends on who you consider to be your friend.
So did he just gave you his name?
I asked for it multiple times.
Most Fae don't.
He already knew mine.
Yeah, they have titles. It's most likely not his real name.
I want to use Marvin to reach out to Kara from Alistair's group. She was asking about the Fae, and he mentioned a child, and I think that it might be related. Maybe she can give us some more information.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Let's do it. Saren, this is entirely up to you, but there's a weird reality of is that if we tell everybody on the ship exactly what's going on, then they're going to be more frightened about what's happening, and they also could be kicking us off the ship. But if he does seem to not consider the other people on the ship as us, then we should be hyper aware if things start to get unsettling for others.
I don't think we need to worry as much as you are, because he even told me that it behooves him to keep us alive. Because let's be honest, there's so much trauma packed into this group.
Yes, this group.
I told him where we're going next. I told him about what he will get when we go to get Volmos. I don't think he's going to not follow.
Eldryn, I'm not trying to blame you. I'm just stating that there is a reality that we don't know for sure anything.
Okay.
Also,
We're already asking a lot of some of these people.
All I will say is, go on, Milo. Sorry.
I mean, my 2 copper, it doesn't make sense to kill the cow for steaks if it's giving you milk. I think if you believe that he is not going to manipulate us or those around us to heighten their fear, and he is happy with, or he is satisfied with the fear that is already being provided because we live a kind of fucked up existence right now. Maybe we don't say anything until we can't deny it.
I mean, let's be honest. There are countless things in these waters, in this world, that are threatening or are a threat to the people that we're on board with. Are we going to tell them about the fact that Tal personally wants to kill Gwar and Wilbur? Are we going to tell them about the sea creatures that have come out from, some of the other planes that could swallow the ship whole?
Well, they're
I'm just
sailors. They're pretty. I mean, their superstitions probably keep that pretty much
Okay.
on. We just need to be aware. If someone seems like they're spending more time below deck, oh god. And Saren, you just think. I'll let you roll for it, but I think you know.
Yeah, Cosmere.
Maybe speak to Lucia and see what she thinks. Give her the respect as the captain of knowing what the danger is, and then she can decide if it's something that the crew needs to be told or not. Because if the crew's told, their fear and superstition will likely feed Amir a lot more, and he may choose to set his sights on them instead of us.
I
You know
doubt
what?
she would tell anybody, but she
She should know. She's the queen of this ship.
Okay. Saren, you let Lucia know. I'm going to go get Marvin. We need to handle this tonight.
Question.
Yeah.
Don't use the bowl, correct? We get a bowl from the pirates that I'll use in the morning for the feast.
Don't use...
You missed that too. That was a gift from Amir.
Kind
It's
of,
okay,
yeah,
good.
we kind of figured that one out.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't use the bowl that was given to you by a fey creature.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Saren, can you also
Uh,
ask Lucia about a jewel-encrusted bowl that we will gladly pay for?
Yeah.
Thank you.
After I tell her the Fae is after us, I'm sure
The
she'll
Fae
be
isn't
more than
after us.
happy to provide
He is more like a parasite.
that. Even better.
Or a barnacle. Actually, say a barnacle, because it's not like he's interfering. Oh no, barnacles and ships don't go very well together, do they? I trust you. You can explain it to her.
Yeah, he's not after us. He's just like following behind us.
And
Showing up soon after we leave to clean up the.
Yeah.
It's not after us. He's just after us. It's
Thanks. That was really helpful.
explain to her it's like
Is my nose bleeding? What? How did this happen?
Look, it's just it's a mutually beneficial understanding.
That
Brumhilda's gone. Brumhilda goes to go get Marvin.
I don't know much about the world, but I read all the books we had in Brunte. Mutually beneficial doesn't tend to go together with Fae that often. It's usually a weighted scale.
Mm-hmm. Right now, I mean,
Um,
he's definitely probably getting more from us than we're getting from him. I at least made it so that he won't continue to meddle with us
Yeah.
until he does, and then we can deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Again, I trust you, and I trust your judgment. I just feel like, when saying things about the Fae, probably name them how they are. Mutually beneficial doesn't really work usually.
Understood.
Yeah.
I would say to him, we're probably... He seemed to like the idea of a production, putting on a play or something like that. I would say that he is the audience and we're the play. So we just have to continue to put on a good show of our fear, which we already do.
Yeah, on it.
Okay.
Got it.
I mean, Milo, honestly, you're going to be terrified tomorrow. You're going to be fighting the Alpha. I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Yeah, starting tomorrow, I'll be very scared. Yep.
Mhm.
Milo leaves a little pile of cubed poop.
Hey, only I
all
can do
right.
that.
Actually, that's a very good point here. Everybody here give me a wisdom saving throw except for Eldryn.
Uh, 24 for Guar.
It's an 8 for Wilbur.
Are we close to Guar? Do we get a plus something?
You
Yeah,
get a
I'll
plus
give that
5
to
if you're within 10 feet of me. You get a plus 5.
I feel like from now on, Guar's going to have us all daisy chained to him.
19.
Right. So 13 for
19.
Wilbur.
Gonna look like a kindergarten class going on a trip. 23 for Milo.
Okay, cool. Guar and Milo, you I think for Guar, there's the understanding of there's something that I don't understand that I will need to that may be bigger and stronger than me, and that most likely at some point in time I will need to deal with, most likely violently. And you've been taught and hardened at a very young age in the idea of not only to welcome that, but to relish it. So I think as misguided as some of that teaching would absolutely be, in this case, it actually is a boon for you of feeling like if this, worst case scenario, what a glorious death this will be.
Yeah.
It's my favorite hymn.
Milo, you are actually, honestly, here's how I'd put it. I think because Milo is being so upfront with the fear that he's having, you're actually able to connect it at least with the idea of like everybody seems to be on the same sort of page here. So at least the concept of what is happening is understood among the people here all together. We're all kind of in this together. And that is a comfort enough to be able to help you on that save. Saren, you have a person that's right next to you that is actually a relatively pretty highly skilled person in magical abilities, at being able to protect oneself, at being able to do a bunch of things to be able to help out and to protect their friends and to protect themselves, and all of that is completely negated by the collar around his neck. So he is about as vulnerable as one could get. Not to mention everybody on this ship that you hold dear. Because you doubt when Amir said us, he meant the whole ship. And as you feel that moment creeping in of recognizing that there's one more thing. And this thing is an entirely different plane that's now attacking us. It may not even be able to kill us. But what gives Saren the most fear in this moment?
The thought of losing Raylor before she even has a chance to save him.
Yeah. Take 1 point of exhaustion. Wilbur. The idea of a entity like this existing is terrifying in and of itself. The idea of two beings that share similar interests now joining the playing field is almost unbearable. Not only that, but at least with Tall, you were dealing with someone who would be most likely quasi-mortal, like something that you feel pretty confident is killable. You don't know if this creature is that. And in the same vein, he has no interest seemingly in ending your life. No, he wants to prolong it so that he gets more to feed off of. And on top of that, what is Wilbur most afraid of?
I think Wilbur is most afraid of the thought. I think he fears the thought of Winona trying to use her wish of vision to see through Wilbur's eyes, and there just being nothing. And the heartbreak that would cause her.
Because Wilbur no longer exists?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Take a point of exhaustion. Eldryn, roll that wisdom save for me, actually.
Okay.
Because now you've explained it all. Now you've I think there's an opposite sort of effect for Eldryn of like, I need to keep my cool because I need to be able to have enough willpower to be able to explain this evenly and logistically to all of the people that I care about.
$31.
31, you tell me. What is the thing here that is keeping Eldryn on solid ground?
Eldryn is thinking about... Now, this is a more extreme version of it. Eldryn is thinking about how her father and mother said that they're going to need to start working with the Ixtachitl and the wait, who's the other one that they hate? Sahuagin.
Mhm.
Because what we're facing is more important than the petty differences we've all had and the wars and all of that stuff. So Eldryn's thinking about that and saying to herself, like, I don't like this. I don't have to like it. But I made the best decision I could make in this scenario that keeps me alive and at least keeps the people closest to me from experiencing what Guar and I experienced earlier today. So she's being very logical about it.
Okay. Saren, you have some very important roles to make here as you approach Lucia about this. For the sake of time, because we are, I'm going to say that this is more set in the idea of Saren, you're trying your best to explain the situation to Lucia in a calm and even manner, and hoping that she understands, and more importantly, that she continues to help you guys along. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
$18.
Okay. Sorry, I don't have a dice cam, friends. Okay. What you get in response from Lucia is something that you've seen from her every once in a while, but rarely positioned at you, where in the conversation that you have, do you bring up that you're going to have to go on land for a time tonight to go to Marvin?
Yeah, I think she would mention it.
Lucia says to you with a very serious face, I think that would be best, so that the crew and I can have a discussion.
Okay.
And then she asks you to leave her office.
Okay.
To really turn the knife a little bit, you see Jack come in as you're walking out. Hey, Saren. You guys were gone for a while. What's... Who died?
Nobody yet.
What?
Lucia will explain. I have to go.
You see him just look at you and look at Lucia. You leave, close the door. We move forward here to now being in an area that is just, another sort of source of it's hard being on this boat, and it's hard being in the forest, but here you are. You guys ended up based on Brumhilda's encouragement here, seeing that there is a embodiment of fear that is following you. Before you guys know information, maybe it would be best to try to be as far away from civilization as possible. So you guys are on the southern bank. As Brumhilda finishes casting the spell, and Marvin becomes huge again. I'll take the scene from there.
Saren, did you get the bowl?
No. I assume she didn't have the opportunity to do that.
I'll be honest with you, it's not even an idea of like you forgetting. It's like there's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Brumhilda, do you happen to have a jewel encrusted bowl?
I have to roll a nat 20 for this. No. I do have a giant house that you can talk to anyone you want in. You're welcome.
Thank you. Well. Okay. We'll figure that out. Eldryn will go into Marvin. I'm assuming we took all of our stuff with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Milo's climbing up into Marvin.
I'll go too.
Same.
It's Marvin. He looks the same.
Hey, Marvin. Glad to see you back in shape, in your normal shape. Fuck.
Milo, why are you being so weird?
I don't know what it is. He intimidates me. Don't tell him that.
I mean, he can hear you.
I'm aware.
Okay. It's good to know that you may have changed body type and shape and voice, but you're still the same old Milo underneath all of that.
That sentence feels like bullying.
What? Okay, well, I was trying to be kind.
You may be hot now, but you're still insecure.
That's not what I meant. We can agree to disagree.
Classic caper. So you got to talk to somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you talking to? You're talking to
Kara.
Siobhan Kara.
Yeah, she's friends with Alistair, and the one who has the rod, and whose parents we stayed with.
Rod of Destruction. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
And who also might be near the grove? According to Riley.
Yes. You told me that.
That's potentially fun.
Okay.
Definitely no reason to raise the fear level.
Nope, not at all.
Well, it could just be a coincidence, and there was another child that they were referring to. It just seemed too close to what Kara was asking me about, so.
Can't be that many babes of power.
Well.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna go into the sending closet now.
You don't have to say it like that.
Well, it's still a closet, correct?
Yes, it's still a closet. I'm
sorry that that word is offensive to you.
It is a lot
it
bigger
wasn't
than
a closet.
Yes, but it's nothing. We don't have time for this. All I'll say is, Brumhilda, be proud of what you've made. You've given us the ability to talk to people for more than 25 words for longer periods of time. So don't be insecure like Milo. And then I'll go into the closet.
Wilbur and Guar, what are you guys doing?
Guar is just hanging out, like not really quite sure. He's still kind of reeling from all of this, and is like thinking about how he got possessed a bunch of times and finally was able to shake it, and then Eldryn just flippantly makes this deal with this
flippantly
with this entity, and that wants to just eat our fear, and how it's not, and then also like but also it makes sense because if this guy's gonna do it anyway, then then might as well make a deal and get some benefits from it. But that feels really gross because he's a fucking fae, and fae can't be trusted, and he's gonna do something shady, and he's he's not scared, he's just mad. So the whole time he's just, but all that's in his head, he's just kind of like standing there like
He's brooding.
But like not, it's not as obvious as it usually is because he's trying to keep it down. He's trying not to let him let this guy eat his feelings.
You don't get to eat for free.
No, only I eat my feelings. So yeah, so he's just brooding like that.
I think Wilbur's just gonna kind of walk to the like the side of the ship and just kind of look out over the water, and just like the whole time be wondering, like, because he doesn't really understand, like, is this creature just sitting down in the water, just waiting for us to feel fear, and like shudders at the thought of it, and then just thinks about I think just thinks about home and how he just wishes that he had never left in this moment, because this is all very overwhelming. And I think he's just kind of quietly thinking all this to himself while trying to just not engage with anyone, to try to somewhat keep calm.
Okay. Eldryn, you enter the sending room. Closet.
Yeah.
Because it's a closet.
Yeah, it is a
be
closet.
clear.
All right. Eldryn will think about Kara and reach out to her and say, I hope this reaches you, Kara. This is Eldryn Enerath. Do you have time to speak?
I'm so sorry. I was miles away. There was a long time when I was smaller, I think.
Oh,
Yes.
Marvin, yes. Yes, there was. There was a long time you were smaller.
Yes. All right. Am I back in your services now?
Yes, if we could utilize this, the sending sigils or spells or
Oh.
whatever.
Oh, all right. Why? I get the feeling that there is someone among you that isn't a that is an ally that I'm not from. Oh,
That's Milo. He looks different and probably feels different. I think he's heavier now.
The camera cuts back to Milo in like the dining room. He's just like jumping up and down, just like this feels different.
He's actually
Yes. Oh.
larger than Guar now.
that's
Barely.
such an improvement.
Barely.
Could you give me just one moment? And you, Milo, you hear from all corners of the room. Stop doing that.
Saren, what are you doing?
You're the one jumping up and down.
What? Why is it? Why do you assume it's me?
Cuts back to Eldryn. So sorry. All right. Yes. It is sending time.
Yes. Very important.
You know the rules.
Sending time.
Yes. I think you forgot the rules. I just did what I normally do.
Yes, I apologize. I was having a moment of trying to. I believe it took a moment for everything to kind of connect and.
Yeah, it's like you just woke up
Come
from a long
online?
nap.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Well, it's nice to speak with you again.
It is excellent to speak with you as well. Someone
Maybe-
who has fine and complete diction and isn't jumping up and down for no reason whatsoever.
Maybe when we have more time, I can catch you up to speed. Although this conversation I'm about to have with Kara, hopefully it gets to her, will probably bring you a little bit up to speed. So I'm going to do that now. I don't want to
I
delay.
do not listen in anymore.
Huh. If we're staying here tonight, I might take advantage of that. Okay, thank you.
Fire away.
All right. So let's try this again. Kara, this is Eldryn Enerath reaching out. Do you have a moment to speak? It is very urgent.
Yes, this is Eldryn. I assume we have met before?
Yes, we have. I suppose it was very brief. I can understand. You had a lot on your mind looking for your daughter and all. Also, juggling multiple identities. I know you're Shavana. We don't have to do a whole thing.
Yes, of course. I believe you. Yes. How can I help you?
Okay. Well, I met a Fey being tonight. He mentioned that his queen, which I learned was the queen of Eldryn's thinking of, what is it? Air and
Darkness.
Air and
Thank you.
darkness. Yeah.
I say the queen of, I believe Brumhilda said air and darkness. Anyway, he mentioned his queen being stuck in her castle with no child to play with, and it made me think of you and how you'd asked me to look into the Violet Court and that you were looking for your daughter. I doubt it's related, but do you happen to know of a Fey being that goes by the name of Ymir?
There's a long pause. Yes.
Okay, so the child he was referring to was your daughter?
Most likely.
So you were successful in retrieving her?
How can I help you, Eldryn?
Well, I just wanted to know if you could tell me anything about Ymir. If you encountered
Let me be
him,
clear.
what happened?
My daughter and I are safe. Please do not draw his ire back towards us, whatever you do. The deal that I have made may not extend to him.
Okay. I wasn't planning on doing any of that. Honestly, his sights seem to be set on my friends and I. How dangerous is he?
Incredibly. Because of him, we lost Alistair. He very much would have killed us all. We got very lucky.
Alistair's dead?
In some ways.
What does that mean?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure, but the point is Ymir was successful in Alistair's death.
Okay.
Worse than that, he used one of us to do it.
I'm sorry. That must have been a horrible experience.
It was. No, not right now, dear. Please, I'll be down in a minute.
This might be a foolish question, but can he be controlled or leveraged in any way that you know?
He... We do know that he fears the Nathalus. He's loyal to some extent, as far as I know, to the Queen of Air and Darkness.
He told me that he was aimless now, queenless.
Well, he's always been playing a little bit of his own game. His loyalties even to the Queen of Air and Darkness were questionable, but he definitely fears the Nathalus, so...
The Nathalus. Is that related
be...
to the family?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Interesting.
He can be coerced through fear. But dealing with the beings more powerful than him, to be honest with them, I'm not sure is worth it. There is a possibility in Dare's Wharf, a bastard devil, calls himself Pest. Worked in the Thieves Guild once. That might lead you somewhere. We also know that he did want someone, a few people. Someone named Slagtan and a being named Ralia Samira dead. They could be leads.
Good to know. If he has his sights already set on me and my friends, what hope do we have of getting him to leave us alone?
Find a bigger monster to hunt him, I guess.
Would it be foolish to see if he'll work with us against Tall?
I have my daughter now to think about, and the rest of my life with my family to not have to worry about that anymore. But I will tell you this. There are members of my old party that, if they saw him again, they would immediately start a fight that they can't finish.
Good to know. That was my fear with my friends as well.
If you want to control him, look to who he hunts, who he fears, and most importantly, who he's who he kneels to, even unwillingly,
Very well.
if anyone knows.
Well, I at least have his interest and his curiosity right now. Well, thank you for your time. I'll let you get back to your daughter. I'm very happy that you found her. I hope that the rest of your life is better.
Good luck, Eldryn.
Thank you. Eldryn will drop the connection.
As you drop the connection, I am not going to have anyone roll here because I believe all of you hear this. Multiple sounds of howling and snarls. And you hear a very loud crack, as if something large and heavy is broken. What do you do?
What direction does it come from? Is it...
You can say you're just going in that direction. It'd be easier.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Milo, Milo jumps out the window and starts running in that direction.
okay. Saren, I'll say that you're the closest. You see Milo just jump out and run off. What do you do?
You're muted.
You're muted, Kayla.
Just gonna run to the nearest window and look out.
Okay. As you look out, you see there is a one of these sort of smaller spires from the castle walls of Venrona village is snapping and tilting to the side and starting to fall down. You think that's the snapping you heard was the stone sort of top of that tower breaking off.
Guys, Venrona Manor is falling. And Milo's gone.
Eldryn will open up the door. Did I hear Milo's gone?
I'm already down the
You jumped
ladder
out.
and following Milo.
Gore's also gone.
What do you mean the manor's falling?
A piece just, cracked off.
Well, a building can't just fall.
Eldryn goes right back into the sending room and says, Demorin, what's going on? Are you back at the manor?
Cool. You say that, and you hear snarls and a deep voice that says, "Get back!"
Do you need help?
It's time for the king to wear his crown.
Noted. Then I leave the sending room.
Okay, you got it. Guar, you're the only one that said that you were tearing off after Milo, so I'm going to say, Milo, roll me initiative.
19.
You got it. Guar, roll me initiative, knowing there'll be one round before it comes to you.
15.
15. Okay. Milo, as you are tearing off in the direction there, moving as quick and as fast as you can, you immediately start to feel like you have eyes and you have eyes on you now closing in on you. What do you do as these figures are probably, I'd say you count maybe at least 3 or 4 within 20 feet of you, bounding towards you?
I think as Milo hits the ground and started running, he transformed. Hearing the howls, he's running on all fours, and he is. I imagine it's pretty hard to miss a whole section of a building falling, like in this space.
It's a ways off. It's a ways off. You're running through the forest. It's in the distance. Yeah.
Okay. I think Milo's just gonna he's aware of the other wolves around him, but he only cares about the one at this point.
I'll be honest with you, they're running at you.
Uh-huh.
So if you ignore them, they're gonna attack you.
Okay.
Okay.
As would make sense.
Yeah. I think Milo's gonna shout, "What the fuck was that? Is everybody okay?" Like as he's running into this.
They absolutely know their own kind. So I'll say that you do that. Okay. You got it. As you do that, you see, you feel all 4 of them pounce on you, and start attacking you. Wow, those are awful rolls. I gotta roll one more time. That was another 3. Okay. Only one of them manages to hit you, as a bunch of them kind of like jump out after you, and you're able to kind of like dodge in between. The last one is able to get you right in the face, as you take a you take 7 points of slashing damage.
All right.
It is now your turn again. Guar, you're on deck.
I think Milo, whoa, sorry. English stopped working. The wolf that made contact with Milo, he's gonna bite. He's gonna bite at their face.
I'll give you this, Milo. Give me a nature check, because here's the reality: if you were to have to fight all of these wolves, you're gonna die for sure.
Yeah, it was 19.
19, cool. You're here to challenge the alpha.
Yeah.
They don't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Milo, one of the wolves that dives at him and falls. As he falls, Milo puts a paw on him and says, my fight is with the alpha, not with you. And keeps going.
You got it. Well, if you keep going, they're gonna attack you.
Okay, then he stops and and says, "My fight is with the alpha. I don't want to kill all of you."
Guar, you get close enough to hear this as you see as you see the one that slashes gets in closer and is just a little bit bigger than you. Gets in real close. Who gives you the right to challenge our king? Stranger.
I am royalty from this land. I am nobility from this land. I am a Venrona. I demand my birthright.
He's a Venrona. We were attacking the wrong Venrona. What do you do to that remark? Guar, you're now probably within 10 feet, or 15 feet, I'll say. Milo, do you do anything to that remark?
As attacking the wrong Venrona, yeah, as he yes. You did choose the wrong Venrona to attack. Milo stands tall and leaves it there.
All right. Guar, you see this. Guar, give me a. Give me. Give me a flat wisdom roll with advantage.
So no plus.
So you're using your D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay,
you
so
roll with
that
advantage.
is an 18.
18. Okay, cool. Milo, you're I'll say this. You cool. Two of them seem to just back down at the mention of the name Venrona. But the one that's in front of you thinks that this is a game and he's toying with you, so he's going to slash you across the face again. So you're going to take more damage. But Guar, as this happens, you're going to notice, like, if Milo's going to be king, he's got to claim his dominance.
Yeah.
And they're not catching that at all.
Right.
So on your turn, what do you do?
I think as I'm running, I'm starting to scream, "Prepare the way! Prepare the way for your future king!"
Okay, cool. As you do so, give me something. Give me some sort of show of power, Guar, that they need to listen to you.
I think as I'm running, my eldritch crackles are like lighting up all around me. I'm lighting up like a beacon, but it's like that like purple and gold like electricity. Yeah.
Cool.
So and it's like kind of like emanating up through my halberd as I'm like kind of like holding it up high, kind of like Gandalf like riding into battle. And because I was ready to shoot an eldritch blast at someone, so.
Yeah, you got it. You shoot it like kind of like a warning shot that sort of like
Yeah.
scatters across the scatters across the grass as more start to kind of come and seem to break off from whatever they were supposed to be doing, to now collecting to try to figure out what the heck is going on over here. Oh, we're being attacked. What's going on? Wilbur, Saren, and Eldryn, what are you guys doing?
I come out of the sending room and I say, apparently it's now. We don't have time to prepare. Let's go. And then I look at Raylar and I say, you should probably stay here.
Yep, I get it.
And I look at Brimhilda and say, are you coming?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I'm assuming I'll go.
What do you mean, apparently it's now?
Apparently the gods are laughing at us and we don't get to prepare, and Milo needs to fight the alpha. Now they're attacking Demorin.
Saren will look at Gerard and just say, keep an eye on him, and point to Raylar and follow.
Eldryn will kneel in front of Wilbur and say, you don't have to come. I'm assuming we're not going to be fighting and it's going to be Milo. But if you don't want to see this, you can stay with Raylar. No one will judge you.
Well, if my friend is to become king of the werewolves, I think I should probably watch.
Okay.
Saren, your response of like you need to stay here with Raylor, you hear a snarl from Gerard. He does not like that. He'll obey you, but he doesn't like
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Or respect it.
Or obey it. Actually, no. He said.
It's all.
Actually, he kills Saren.
He kills
He's like,
Saren. Saren's
"Actually,
dead.
Enough of
I'm
this
done
shit.
with you. I'm the
This
Saren
is
now.
this is the Milo crew now. It's all of you are dead. It's
Yeah.
just only Milo now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You guys start taking off after in that direction. Actually, before you do, Saren, you actually opened the window to sort of kind of get a glance of what's happening here. Go ahead and give me a perception check to kind of claim the end of your turn as you start to kind of because Saren, you can do some rogue shit to kind of get out and meet them faster than anyone else. Saren.
26.
26, cool. You see the shadow of a massive werewolf standing at the precipice of where that tower was, just standing over and like looming like a gargoyle. And you hear heavy, dark, sort of booming sounds coming from this creature that sound somewhat human, as if someone is as if this werewolf is calling out to Demoran. And you think that might be above board. That might be Ysric.
Okay. I think the alpha is at the manor.
That's what it sounded like.
I can see him.
All right. Well, let's go.
You got it. All right. Cutting back to Milo, you just got a second slap in the face from this creature, and you see he's just leering at you, just waiting, just wanting you to go and attack him now.
Milo. Yeah, as Milo lunges at him to tackle, and as he does that, he growls, "This fight is not for you," and he goes to bite his neck.
Okay, you got it. Go give me an attack roll.
Hey, nat 20.
You got it.
Where's my attack?
No need to roll damage. I'm gonna say you kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Gotta get there somewhere.
Yeah.
Somehow that works.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah, Milo.
Absolutely. Yeah. Break his neck.
Milo. Milo rips his trachea out and says, "I have no conflict with you. My conflict is with your alpha."
So
And he runs towards the.
I'll say you're saying alpha.
Yeah.
As if you don't know who it is. Saying his name would help in the situation. You know what I mean? Like you're saying, like I want to see your king, knowing that you have a king. If you know his name, there's more of a personal connection there.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna retcon that. Milo says, I have no conflict with you. My conflict is with Ysric only. And he turns around and runs towards the manor.
Okay, you got it. I'm going to say this as you start to, as you turn around and run, you see that there's a moment, there's enough of a pause here as they all look at this werewolf here that is on the ground dead from a single strike from this creature. And it is enough. You think they might still be kind of coming after you because they don't really understand totally what's going on. But you are able to, move faster than they are. You have the drop on that. Guar, as you see what's going on, you kind of realize at this point, like, hey, okay, maybe I should back up and take the scenic route around, or I go through what would end up being probably about 30 werewolves.
I was going to try to heal Milo real quick. But yeah, I should go take the scenic route.
You can, but the trouble with that is you're going to be in the mix there, and you're a delicious looking half elf.
Yeah,
Sure.
you are.
I've been told. I'm aware of the effect I have on werewolves.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So like, I just yell hell yeah, and then I run to off to the side.
You got it. As you have to backpedal a little bit, I'm going to say
Yeah.
that you are able to catch up to Wilbur, Eldryn, and Saren. As you're able to kind of give them an idea of what's going on
Guys,
and where to go.
He just ripped a werewolf's throat out in one try. It was awesome.
Okay, Demorin said it's time, so
Yeah, I know. I that's where he's headed.
good.
Bring on Ysric.
Do you explain, hey, don't go that way, there's 30 werewolves?
Yeah, I think that would just be like, follow me. Like, let's go this way. Like, I don't.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just imagine Saren being like, "Gosh, shut up, we don't have time," and just moving through the bushes, and there's 30 werewolves.
And I just grab Saren's arm just in time. Like, no. Yeah.
Yep.
That's good. That's a better version. I like that.
No. Brave Sir Robin. Brave Sir Robin.
Okay, cool. Milo, you get to the center. You see that there is easily about 5 or 10 werewolves that are up against this gate, just sort of climbing on, and could easily sort of pounce over it, but is trying to basically get a good view of what looks to be the courtyard of where it seems like Ysric is going to claim his throne from Demorin. As you approach, Milo, give it to me, baby. What do you do? You also see, I'll say, if you look up, you see Ysric bellowing down below, challenging Demorin in the castle.
Ysric, I stand to answer your challenge. I think Milo stands in the center and just shouts at him. I stand to answer your challenge. Demorin is no concern of yours.
See him turn back. Who is this runt? Why should you get to challenge Ysric the Maw?
I have a thing for this. I had it ready, and then my phone locked.
A game. Hold on one second.
Hold on. Wait. I swear it was badass. I swear it was so badass.
We trust you.
I am Milo Godsbane. For too long, our people have lived in fear of the world. This family of hunters has allowed themselves to become scavengers through the actions of weak and lazy leadership. Your days of being taken advantage are over. And Milo has said that, staring at Ysric, and then he turns to the rest of the wolves. Turns his back on Ysric and turns to the rest of the wolves and says, "We are more than tools to be used by those that don't have our interests at heart. We have been forced to live as caged animals, merely settling for treats that are doled out to us by those that hold power." And he waves his hand at yeah.
As you say that, you hear and feel a massive, heavy thing descending behind you on the ground.
Yeah.
You know it's Ysric right behind you. Do you keep going?
Milo turns back to Ysric and says, "From today, I am claiming our identity as a proud people." And he steps towards Ysric.
And by what name do you claim this challenge, Milo Godsbane? That is not a name I recognize. And you see from behind in the gates, the doors blast open. And you see Demorin, this long, tall, standing, resolute werewolf. That is your future king. And with that, we're going to take our 10-minute break. See you all in 10.
My
Did
rolls
you-
only gave me 80
Oh, okay.
or 90, and then I just got
And then-
slapped.
then you're like, well, I'll sleep. It'll be fine.
Are you sure you? It's pretty rare to not be able to fully heal on a short rest if you want to.
Yeah.
Are you sure you did right?
No, I'll take your word for it.
How many hit die did you use?
I'll say
15?
yeah, it would be crazy for you to be in half hit points. That's not how I want to do this. So I'm going to say go ahead and have full hit points and then take the
7.
No, more than that. He hit you twice.
Oh, you only told me 7.
That was the first hit.
Oh,
so
yeah, that was, so we'll call it 12.
Cool.
All right. So here is the scene. Oh yeah, Gerard's not here. So yeah, here is the scene in place as we see Milo up against the almighty Ysric the Maw. Demoran watching on in just outside in the courtyard area. You all watching. Let's do some. There's more. I'll probably fill out the like area with werewolves here in a minute. But yeah, Milo, go ahead and roll new initiative, please.
$16.
The rest of you guys can roll initiative as well, because that might come into play. We'll see. So just hold on to those. See, I have more, but I don't think they're even needed. Yeah. That one in the far corner is fully unpainted, but we're stressed for time. All right, so with a 16, oh, actually, you know what? We're gonna get everybody's initiative here. I'll just leave it for right there for now. Okay, cool. All right. Nope, don't have it yet. Okay. All right. Wilbur, what'd you get?
22.
22. Guar.
16.
16. Saren.
19.
19. Eldryn.
You did.
Can't hear you.
18.
18.
Thought I got a good roll. Nope.
Yeah.
Ysric rolled a nat 20 on his initiative.
You knock that off right now, Joe.
Yeah, what happened to all those
Hey.
bad rolls?
No, get it out of the way at the initiative.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Milo, at the beginning of this fight, go ahead and give me say as we're imagining it pretty much as a roll for Brunhilde. Okay, cool. Brunhilde's last. Imagining it as just coming back from a commercial break. What is the last thing that Milo says?
Milo levels his gaze at Ysric and says, but today I'm claiming...
You
But
get about
today
that
I'm-
far before
Yeah.
he jumps in and just full-on sucker punches you. As he doesn't even let you finish the statement.
Cool.
Jumps in, closes in. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
It's 21.
Okay, nice, cool. That first smack is as you see a decent amount of weight being put behind it, but you're able to kind of like keep your balance to keep yourself from being knocked over. That is 5 points of slashing damage for the first hit,
Okay.
and is going to take 3 more attacks. 21 to hit.
Yep.
That's 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then 24 to hit. And that is another 10 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
As he is just not even letting you finish that statement. You think that ring around your head means anything to Ysric the Maw? And it is your turn, Milo.
Yeah, Milo. Milo takes his. Milo takes that chance to, as he says the word "maw," just clock him right in the face. Hit him. He's gonna strike him right in the jaw. For 29 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Track down a. For 12 damage on that one.
Okay, nice.
And he's gonna push a key point for a stunning strike.
Okay.
And so give me a con save.
Dirty 20.
That'll do it. Milo's gonna take another swing at him for 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Good. For 10 damage and another
Nice.
con save.
Okay, another stunning strike.
Yep.
Cool. That is an 18.
18 does it. That
Does
still breaks
what?
it.
Like,
It's
still saves?
Saves,
Okay.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then Milo's gonna take his wait. Yeah, flurry of blows. There we go. For a 21 to hit and a 22 to hit.
Those both hit.
Cool.
Nasty,
9 damage and 9 damage.
Total of 18?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't
Hey.
wait.
Nice. Good start.
And all of the
Describe them. Give it to me.
The second he says the word maw again, all of those blows are concentrated right on his jaw, just shutting him
Okay.
up.
You got it. Just, and like just pouncing and just locking right into that mouth.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. You see as he finally is able to kind of like shove you off of him. He kind of like takes a little bit of a step back and just full feral just lunges in after you. 25 to hit on the first.
Yep.
Wow, I'm rolling really bad. That is 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, I believe it hits. But
What?
Let me double check.
Get it.
No,
Get
that was
that
me
AC
just
up.
looking at some. Huh? Yeah. I'm good. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Okay, and then the last hit is higher. Okay. All right. So that second hit is 13 points of slashing damage as he manages to hit you with the first punch, like in the gut, and then extend his claws further into your body. As he takes that third hit to wrench them out. And that last hit does as the claws are being pulled out, you take 14 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
As he gets you right in the stomach, and you can feel that there is definitely some ribs broken there from that.
Milo gets up and
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Thank you.
it's a nat 20.
Okay, cool. Give me 2 more.
Okay. That was 25 and 19.
19. Okay, cool, awesome. All right, yeah, all 3. You were able to stay, like you're able to kind of, like I said, to kind of claim to what you were saying. You kind of drop to a knee, but you're not fully down as you're able to kind of pick yourself back up.
And Milo, Milo comes up and strikes at him again. It's just trading blows at this point. That was a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
All right. 9 damage.
Okay.
And is going to do another stunning strike.
Nat 20.
Cool. That was another 20 to hit for the second hit
That'll hit.
with 10 damage. And
Okay.
another stunning strike.
$19.
Hey, Joe, stop that.
He is very tanky.
Yeah. I'm getting that impression. And then he's gonna we're gonna do another what's the word I'm looking for? Flurry blows. Oh well, that doesn't bode well. One was a nat 20, the other one was a 1.
Yeah, nat 20 obviously hits though. Yeah.
Yeah, 27. Oh, I still have Bountiful Luck, so I'm gonna reroll that.
Are you in halfling?
No,
You're no
yeah,
longer
I don't have
halfling.
Bountiful. Oh, it's just left over on my thing. I forgot.
I'm also
It's
looking
just
at
a-
right now. You did not shift over your species. Unless I'm looking at the wrong page.
No, you're probably not.
Did you switch over to shifter?
I did not.
This is definitely not the right page. All right, I'll do it on my side. You're good.
Okay.
I see it. Okay. For now, I'm just gonna give you the beast hide one, so your armor class is. Your armor class will go right back to where it was at 16.
Okay.
Okay. It's still your turn.
Okay.
So you do not have Bountiful Luck, but that nat 20 hits.
Yeah, the nat 20 hits. Okay, cool. So that was it's max damage plus the roll, right?
Yes.
Cool. So that is 18 damage on that one.
Nice.
Yo, you guys ass sea bass.
Okay. Nice. And then you missed on the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and count. Make sure you just say that ends my turn. I can.
Oh, yeah, that ends my turn.
catch that.
Sorry.
Yep. You got it. Okay. Cool. At this point, Wilbur, give me a perception check. We'll say based on smell.
25.
Ooh, 25. Okay, 25 is enough to recognize there's a lot of werewolves around here. So there's a lot of different nasty smells. But something smells off. There's a werewolf here that you feel like doesn't belong.
Okay.
What do you do?
I am going to. Well, who's closest to me? I mean, it's like everyone except Milo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
So
You
I think
could effectively whisper to anybody here.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of say just loud enough so that they can hear it. Something seems off. It feels like one of these werewolves isn't. I don't know. Doesn't belong.
Could it be Mark or Wilbur or your Wilbur or Waldo?
I think you hear Brimhilda go like, Wilbur, he's trying his best.
Well,
Thinking you're
Waldo,
talking about Milo.
it's not Waldo.
When you follow the scent, can you figure out where it's coming from?
I mean, I'm not a dog.
I'll be very
clear.
clear on this. You guys have a lot of eyes on you here. So any movement may cause a reaction.
Yeah, I'm not
from
I'm
these
not
werewolves.
moving.
So I'm just saying that to be clear. If you guys want to move, you certainly can. I want to make sure that's very evident before I forget.
Let's just see if we can, I mean, just really watch all the werewolves and just see if anything weird stands out.
Okay.
Saren, you're up.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're not,
Okay.
Yeah.
Eldryn, you're up.
I say, I take Wilbur's hand and I say, in all seriousness, don't worry. If he falls, I can bring him back later. And I squeeze Wilbur's
got it.
hand.
Okay. All right. Milo, I'm going to say it's still technically Ysric's turn, but I'm going to go ahead and say give me a no, I would say give me a survival check.
It's 13.
13. Okay. Cool. All right. You see as Ysric sort of staggers back a little bit from that last hit. And then you see just in time with the blood that is dripping from your wound as it kind of like runs down your fur, you hear it hit the ground, and you see his eyes just flare red for a second, and he launches himself at you. He's now attacking with advantage.
Oof.
That is still only a 19 to hit.
Still
The
hits.
first one. Second attack is a nat 20.
God.
That one doesn't, weirdly.
And the last one is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that all three hit.
So we'll do that in that order. So that is 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the crit is 23 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
What's Milo at?
35.
God.
Okay. Last hit. That is... Whew. Man. That's 13 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
As he steps back from this... go ahead and give me a... actually, it doesn't matter now. As your... it would be based on you falling prone. Actually, you know what? Give me a con saving throw for the last hit.
18.
18. Okay, cool. 18, you're still able to stand on your feet. And I'll say like that last hit, you see him just kind of like rocketing. He's not even slashing. He's just punching to try to knock you down because you have not fallen down yet. And you see that last sort of moment as you see him just kind of like nod as you sort of like are starting to stagger, and you see him kind of turn around. And Milo, you're able to sort of catch yourself to keep yourself from falling. And you see there's just a moment of like, of just him turning around to see that you're still up. Impressive. I will make sure that your skull finds a worthy place on our mantelpiece. And Milo, you actually see, like, in a moment in his eye, sounds like a threat, like a bad thing. It is actually a moment of respect. He's like, Nice work. Cool. You're a good opponent.
The look on his eyes as he's walking through Crate and Barrel, and he's like, that would go nicely there.
It is very
Yeah.
much more like you're worth remembering.
Milo through. I imagine he's got his fur's getting a little bit bloody. He's not looking his healthiest. Milo spits on the ground and says, "You got a lot of words," and he launches at Ysric, and he's gonna bite at him.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
And while he's his jaw is locked on Ysric, he's using his claws for a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 13 damage.
Okay.
He's gonna do a stunning strike on the last one.
Okay. Nat 20.
Cool. Punk ass hell. Yeah, and then he's still gonna do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
Yeah. $24 to hit and 21 to hit.
Both hit.
Cool. One second, I got a math. 12 and 8, 16 damage on that one.
16 damage.
Wait, you said 12 and 8. Isn't that 20?
Yep. Yeah, that was 20 damage. I'm sorry. I'm not mathing well.
I'm just trying to help.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
This game's harder when you're
Milo.
bad at simple math.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the one second. Let me think about if I can do anything.
You did action, 2 attacks, flurry of blows, 2 attacks.
Yeah, I did a bonus action
all I think
already,
you
so
have
yeah.
is
Movement.
Okay. As you hit that last hit, there's been certain moments of like, Milo, you've been attacking. Being in this form has been a little bit more awkward and sort of strange, sort of at first. But you've also noticed that most of the hits that you've taken that you've given in this form has given way in a way that you're not feeling from this creature at all. Like you're not it's like his body is just full granite until that last hit. And that last hit, as you manage to just where do you hit him?
So all 3 of those hits, Milo's jaw was still locked on Ysric, probably like right here. So Milo is just swinging at his torso.
Okay, you got it. So that last hit, you feel that moment of that rib just break. And there's that moment of just like holding. You see him kind of like stumble back a little bit. Guar, give me a perception check.
Sir. That is a 16.
16. Okay. All right. So as Ysric sort of stumbles back, if I don't kill you, you will eventually kill me. You understand?
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
You like see. Okay,
What the fuck?
I'll put it this way, Milo.
Yeah.
You kind of get an idea of like, oh, this person's like, man, you're so good. I want you on my team, but I can't do that because you're
Yeah.
too good.
Yeah.
Like I can't, you know.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
Milo's
That was
response-
there's no.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was just the only response. I could
That's all right.
find for-
That's all right.
Yeah,
Jamie's
that's what
playing
we're doing
Office Space as I'm trying to play Lord of the Rings. It's fair.
That's what we're doing
that's-
here.
They're both valid.
Are they?
As this creature kind of doubles over, and as he says this, Milo, you hear another drop of blood, but it's not your blood, it's his blood.
Hell yeah.
As it is his turn, and now all of his attacks have disadvantage, so they could still hit.
Yeah.
But it's much harder for him to be able to make those swings. What is Milo's current HP?
That is a big 22.
Okay, you got it. First attack. One of those is a nat 20.
Well,
The other one is a 16, which I believe just hits.
yeah.
God damn it.
So I will roll that attack. That is 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As you all are able to see that he's actually like attacking while holding on to his ribs. Second attack is a nat 1. So he misses as he swings wildly with a backhand, and Milo, you're able to kind of get underneath it. All right. Oh, I rolled the damage first. What a dummy. Put those over there. Okay. That's 17 to hit. Even with this.
How many hits? How many attacks does he have?
3.
I
I did 3.
It feels like more. Yeah, 17 hits.
Yeah. All right. Milo, you're feeling the moments here where it is coming down to the wire. What is going through Milo's head just before this last hit connects?
Milo is as this next one connects, Milo's thinking about his family. He's thinking about they sent me away for like I went away for what? It doesn't matter. As that's happening, that's all Milo's saying is that cool, this was for nothing.
Okay. Milo, as you're thinking that last hit connects, and we see Milo reeling back, taking steps, trying to maintain balance, because if you fall down, you are absolutely going to be losing consciousness. As I have the damage right here. Wilbur, it's your turn.
Wilbur's gonna hold an action unless he's directly attacked.
Okay. You got it. All right. Saren, it's your turn.
Yeah, she will hold an action to attack with her scimitar if her or anyone of her friends besides Milo are attacked near her. So if, like, Wilbur, Eldryn, or Gwar, or Broomhilda.
Okay. Eldryn, it's your turn.
Is it at all possible to cast a verbal and somatic spell?
You'd definitely be seen doing it.
All right. I'll hold I won't do anything.
Okay. Milo, how much HP do you have left?
What about me?
You rolled a 16. Milo
Oh.
rolled 16 as well.
15.
You said 16.
No, 15
I-
HP left.
I have 15
Oh.
HP.
15
I was
HP
like,
left.
what?
11 points of damage. Milo, as you just find that spot. And I think, Gwar, I absolutely do want to give you this turn if there's something you want to say here, as Milo is able to sort of try to dig in his heel a little bit. Gwar, what do you do?
I mean, if I say something that will be noticed.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear you guys are here for Milo. It's the yelling something doesn't... You hear a choir of werewolves making noises as well.
How close am I?
That close.
Roughly 20 feet.
Like, can I Misty Step to him?
You could, yeah. Movement is a very different story.
Mm-hmm.
You see, none of the wolves are coming in to help Ysric.
Right, and I know I want to be fair to the rules of engagement, but he went in inhibited. I yell to Milo, "Remember who you are!"
Yeah, baby. I like that. Okay, with that, Milo, does that inspire you?
Yeah, Milo stops thinking about his family, starts thinking about Orin, and starts thinking about Demorin, and hey, those sound weirdly similar.
Me too. Orin.
And starts thinking of the connection in this exhaustion, the connection that he's shared with people in pain, and takes a deep breath.
Okay. Mike, check your messages. Okay. Milo, as you hear Gwar screaming out to you, remember who you are. Take 1d6 Bardic Inspiration, as Gwar uses his first Bardic Inspiration. So you get to add a d6 to in this case, attack roll, saving throw, or damage.
Okay. Or
Yeah, you only get one.
all right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Milo. He's kind of swaying and looks. He's got a little bit of a like glassy 1,000-yard stare. And he takes a deep breath and stretches his shoulders, stands up, taller than he had been, and swings on Ysric and aims at the spot on his side that he's holding.
Okay.
It was 29 to hit.
29 hit. Are you using your bardic? You gotta say it when you're using it.
Oh yeah, I used the bardic there. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you got it. So that first hit just has a little bit more kick behind it as you land that hit. 29 absolutely hits.
And that is 12 damage.
Okay, got it. So you know you use that d6, it's done, right? You
Yep,
get that?
it's gone. Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
And he's gonna do a stunning strike. It's gotta work once, man.
18.
Maybe. Hasn't worked once. No, that's not true. It's worked, I think, exactly once. His next hit is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Oh no, it was a 21. I'm sorry. It still hit.
Still hits.
For 9 damage.
Milo, as
Yep.
you make this final blow on this creature, you see that first hit, you see him kind of reeling back, and there's a moment where you see something in this creature's eyes that you don't ever remember seeing in any werewolf or any predator, really, that you've come into contact with. I would say, I mean, you're not a hunter. It's not a thing that you would normally sort of see, and I think in this case, this is the first time you're actually able to see a predator realizing, possibly for his first time, he has now become the prey. Milo, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, those last two hits, Milo focused on his ribs, on that spot on his ribs that he had broken, and I think the first hit he felt more give. He felt a little bit more, and this last hit, Milo puts all of his weight into it, and feels no resistance, and as he brings his hand back to himself, he is holding Ysric's heart.
On the ground, no longer breathing, the occasional sort of blood that's shooting out into the air. As there is nothing but silence for a moment.
Milo
Those all look at each other. Go ahead.
Milo stares at at Ysric's heart in his hand, stares at Ysric on the ground in the silence. He looks at he looks for Demorin and makes eye contact with Demorin, and then he throws his head back and howls.
With that, you see Demorin just nod approvingly. He goes and walks back into his home. Wilbur, what do you do?
I honestly think that Wilbur is so stunned that he just slowly starts clapping because he doesn't know what else to do.
Eldryn slowly puts her hand on Wilbur's paws to get him to stop clapping.
That's what Eldryn does? Okay.
What do we,
Yeah.
Saren,
what
what do you do?
Do
I
we
don't think-
do we
I don't-
bow? What do we do?
I don't know.
Oh
He's
my
not
God.
our king.
Should we? Saren will like slowly just go to a knee and like kind of bow for Milo.
Yeah. Saren, as you do that, you start to see some of the werewolves sort of looking in your direction. Immediate sort of look of disdain and anger. And then you see understanding. There's nothing to fight here. As you see one by one, the werewolves drop, kneel to the ground. As they are starting their descent down to approve and understand their new king. Guar, what do you do?
I think I start crackling again. I start. I think like my halberd starts to glow again, and I say, "Bow to your king! Bow to your king!"
And more of them start to kneel. And then it ends on one. This werewolf with blackened fur, wearing the skull of another wolf on its head. No. No, 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 no! You see this creature run to Ysric. This isn't... You weren't supposed to win. You weren't supposed to win. This is not how it's supposed to be. You took his heart. That's fine. My people don't need his heart to puppet. And you see her start to raise her hands up, and you see her face start to change as the muzzle of her, the snout of start to fall into place, back into form. As you see the hair start to extend out into being a long singular braid behind, and you see the figure get smaller and draped into this cloak as you see Seed raising her hands to bring Ysric back up. Ysric's eyes open, become a bright green as you see immediately from his throat, there is screaming, not growling, screaming, as the spots right in front of his head where he is bruised and beaten start to extend and stretch out, growing massive horns at the top of his head. He starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. He is still screaming in pain. As Seed extends out a hand towards the gate and pulls as pieces of metal flake off and break into these strange kind of extended sharp pieces of metal that immediately gets spliced into Ysric's hand as he continues to grow and get bigger and bigger. To that, we're not done yet, gang. We're back in initiative. So,
Hey, Joe.
Ysric.
Damn it.
Yeah, dude. You thought that was it?
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah. We actually did.
Ysric
Kinda.
the Fallen. I will say this: in all these accounts, you see all of the other werewolves are all looking at each other like, "What the fuck?" Like, this is like, all bets are off here, guys. Go to town. But unfortunately, Ysric did roll a nat 20.
Doesn't
and
he
it
have
is
to
his turn.
reroll? He's a new entity.
That's fair.
Sorry,
I'll
entity.
accept that. Entity, because you said entity.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. In that case, he rolls a 16, and his dex is higher than Milo and Guar's. So,
Werewolves better
Wilbur,
not forget who they just bowed to.
you have a chance to act. It is your turn.
I have a chance to what?
It's
Take
your
his ass.
turn.
To ass.
To ass?
Attack that fucker.
Well, I'm not going to attack him first. I'm going to attack Seed because from
Good
my
call.
vantage, it looks like this is all Seed. So I'm going to pull out my longbow and make sure I can have a good line of sight onto Seed. And that is going to be a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Oh gosh. That's going to be 12 damage to Seed.
You got it.
And then I'm going to do it again. That time it's a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And that is going to be another 10 of damage to Seed.
Okay. Grand total of?
What is that, 22? Yeah.
12 and
12, 10, 22.
yep.
22. Cool. I put her down. She's so small compared to this guy.
Where is she?
Behind him.
She's there. I'll shift the. I don't have the other. Sorry, gang. I'll show you later. This thing here. It's also not done. Yeah, you can't see it from there. It's not done painted anyway. So there it is. I'll show you all later. Okay. So a total of 22 points of damage to Seed. Okay. You got it. Wilbur, as you are doing this, you see you take 2 shots in and you see them kind of like pierce both her sides. She doesn't even flinch. She is still holding this up at all in her hands. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check, please.
Oh yeah, I've got a. That's only going to be a 9.
Okay, you got it. So as she's holding up, you see her kind of like look over in your direction, and you can definitely tell that this Ysric is coming after Wilbur. It is. Oh, actually, sorry. We are now in the new version of Ysric. So Ysric is absolutely going to do that as he takes his legendary action. You do have an attack of opportunity, Milo, if
Awesome.
you'd like to take it.
I would love to.
Take it.
That was 25 to hit.
Okay. Cool. With a 25, as you slash into this creature from the vantage point of where you can get to, where do you want to try to hit this creature? This thing is probably about maybe 20 feet tall at this point.
Yeah, I think Milo's just taking out its Achilles tendon, just going after it.
You got it. Cool. You go and slice through the Achilles tendon, and you feel this, like you make contact, and you feel that moment of that tendon sort of snapping, and he doesn't flinch at all. A 25 does not hit.
Sick.
God.
Sorry, Wilbur. Bye.
As this creature is about to kill that wombat.
One bite. I'm just
that
the
is
appetizer.
that is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
He just had
Okay.
to show Milo up.
Wilbur, give me a con save. The DC on this is 22.
20.
You are knocked to the ground from this massive sort of axe that is made up of a bunch of sharpened fence posts. As it immediately kind of like knocks you to the ground. You are knocked prone.
Is he next to me? Or near me, within 30 feet?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Did he take damage yet? Sorry.
Not yet.
Yes, he will.
Okay. Go on. I'm gonna do a reaction after.
I mean, you can just tell me now. I have the
How
damage
you?
here.
Well, I want to know how much damage.
You interrupted me. Okay. It took 12 points of damage on that first hit.
Eldryn will slam her trident down and absorb 2d6 of that.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
cool.
damn.
What are you using for that?
Tideborn absorption with my trident of Persana's Aegis or whatever it's called. So
Have you used
minus
that before?
no.
Yeah, nice.
So -9 from that. So you take 3 damage instead.
Okay.
And you guys see as like I slam my trident down and it like instead of like a pulse coming out of it, it kind of like a vacuum like pulls like light or something from I don't know, Wilbur, but like something cool. Help me, Joe.
Yeah,
Pulls it
no,
in.
absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
just you're taking in that damage, right?
Yeah.
Is that what that does?
I
yeah,
don't
okay,
take
cool.
it, but the trident does.
Oh, the trident is okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. I mean, there's a possibility of like this. This trident just starts to have like a crack, sort of like kind of come up the staff of it that may heal over time when it's able to be reset. I
God,
love that.
Eldryn is so fucking cool. I can't stand it.
That's a 27 to hit
Wilbur?
for Wilbur. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't do that again,
Uh,
buddy. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 6. That is 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And this last one, this creature is just going to bend down to try to grab Wilbur, and essentially because of Wilbur being the size it is, pretty much just try to swallow Wilbur whole. And that's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Uh, 12. $27 points of piercing damage. And yes,
I would like to use my swarming dispersal reaction.
okay.
So when you take damage, you can use your action to give yourself resistance to that damage. So you said that was piercing damage?
Yes.
You vanish into your swarm and then teleport to an unoccupied space that you can see within 30 feet of you, where you reappear with the swarm.
Fuck yeah, absolutely. There's a moment actually where you all see, like, Eldryn, you're right next to Wilbur.
Yeah.
Wilbur's gone from the moment that this creature bent down and chomped. Like, Wilbur, you were going to be gone no matter what. Like, you were going to be either in this creature or where you are. So Eldryn, for a second, you think that this creature has swallowed Wilbur. Wilbur, where do you appear?
I want to go maximum 30 feet away, like out of this creature's line of sight.
Give me a direction.
So whatever way his face is facing.
Nope. Give
the
me a
direct
direction.
opposite.
Not a thing in D&D.
You want to go behind him.
I want to go
Okay.
east.
Well, he's facing east, so sorry.
Yeah, so you want to go behind him, right?
Yes.
He's not facing anywhere. Mechanically, he's not facing anywhere.
I know.
Okay.
Unless he's a woe strider. And then I have to be very clear. There are
Oh,
facing
God.
mechanics.
They're too afraid of
Um,
War to come towards us, Woe Striders, you know?
Okay, cool. So that
Alright.
massive hit that Wilbur just took, Saren, it is your turn.
I could do that 4 more times for long rest, you guys.
How far is Saren from Ysric? Is she within 5 feet? And is there anyone else within 5 feet?
Eldryn is within 5 feet, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's just running up with her scimitar.
You got it.
And... Wait, is flanking with advantage then, or is that just a straight roll?
If you're doing it based on, like, if there's if a creature's within 5 feet, then you get sneak attack, but it's not necessarily with advantage.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh my god, where did it go? That's a 21.
Okay. Yeah. With a 21, are you using your scimitar?
Yeah.
Okay. With a 21, you just kind of like send it out, just trying to stab at the closest thing which is like probably the wrist, as it's kind of like just pulling back. You're trying to like slice to like disarm this creature. You feel it kind of stab in and have no effect whatsoever. It does not hit.
Cool. She's gonna try one more time, and it like bounces off, and she just like whips it around to try the other side.
You got it.
29.
You strike with a 29, and that does not hit.
Cool.
Well, we know who to go after.
As you find purchase in that, and you just see this creature just kind of like staring down. Saren, you're aware of like what, you're very much aware of that little space between life and death, that you kind of exist in many ways, and you see this creature and see nothing in those eyes.
Mm-hmm. You just see her kind of stare down at her blade. And just goes, oh shit. And then she's gonna do something at the start of the next person's turn.
You got it. Eldryn, you see all of this happen. It's your turn.
I feel immediate relief when I see Wilbur pop up somewhere else.
Running away.
Yeah, running away. I'm like,
Bye,
"Thank
guys!"
God." I see all these werewolves around, and that nothing is happening with like no one seems to be able to get purchase or like hit this entity, and I see Seed, and I'm going to try to position this in a way that it does not affect any of my friends, but I don't think we have a choice. A 60-foot radius around Seed. Is it a way to just like hit her?
You're definitely gonna hit Milo.
That's gonna take. It's gonna take you down, Milo.
I was gonna say if
Or
it
you'll hit Brimhilda.
Even if I have like Seed on like the cusp of the 60-foot radius.
Yeah.
Guar's next to Brimhilda. I look at Guar. I say, "I'm so sorry." Heal her, and I cast Sunburst at 8th level. And Seed has to do a Con 17 saving throw, as well as Brimhilda. It creates actual sunlight, dispels darkness in the area, and even magical darkness. Or this spell dispels darkness in the area that was created by any spell. Anyway, I'm like vampire sun, so I'm casting that.
Okay.
So
You got it. Absolutely. Roll the con save on this. Cool. I don't even have to worry about that. Great. That is a fail
from Seed,
from Seed.
she's blinded for 1 minute and takes 12d6 radiant damage.
Holy shit.
You can go ahead and roll 24 of those if you'd like.
Awesome. I knew it. Well, wouldn't I just double it?
Yeah, you can just double it. Yeah, you don't have to
Okay.
roll 26.
I was like, wait a second.
And in
No,
response to
everybody, we're going to sit here and we're going to wait for Lorian to count the total from 24 d6s.
What were you going to say, Kayla?
in response to Eldryn's action, Saren's disengaging from
Perfect.
Big Guy, and if she can, moving behind Guar.
Okay.
And then, do you have to
Perfect.
roll for Brimhilda? Okay. I'm going to roll my damage.
That was Eldryn, but it's
Guys, I have so many new spells now.
it's not Saren.
I rolled 3 ones. You moved Eldryn and not Saren.
Yeah. That's not me. I don't even know where I'm at. You can't see me. Oh, there we go.
Okay. 12. 5, 10, 15, 21.
Hey, Liv? No.
That's
Not
That's
great,
Angel.
Liv.
That's Angel from our Tuesday campaign.
45 radiant damage to Brimhilda, and unless Brimhilda saved. Did she save?
She did not.
Okay,
save.
so Brimhilda's also blinded, and she takes 45 damage. Seed takes 45 times 2, so that's
90.
90 damage, radiant damage.
90 points of radiant damage.
And then
go ahead.
can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of her turns, ending the effect.
No, she can't.
Oh, okay.
Because Eldryn, how do you want to do this?
Ah! Okay.
Hell yeah!
Eldryn, instead of her go-to is usually call lightning. Instead, she takes her trident and and raises it in the sky, and I would say it's like a little hazy out, maybe clouds. All of those part, and just sunlight comes out just straight down onto Seed, and it's just like the beautiful power of Persona just envelops her and Brimhilda.
Engulfs.
And she looks slightly beautiful for a moment, you know? Seed until she...
Oh, I
Fries
thought you were saying
to death.
Brunhilde.
Yeah.
Like she looks pretty all
Cool.
the time.
With that, a couple
and I
things
also-
happen.
Oh, can I say one thing?
Yes.
Another thing, I also say when I do it, I say to myself, let's give the sheep a chance. And then I cast the sunburst on her.
Ooh, yeah! Giving the sheep a chance as you send that out in this massive shot of sunlight for everyone around within 2-mile radius for a solid 6 seconds. It is daytime as the light extends, crashes out in all directions. Multiple pieces of you hear glass from the windows of the already broken castle just shatter in response from this massive this massive sort of explosion of light. Trees start to kind of like be pushed back. The fence itself fully just caved in. Also, by the way, about 3 werewolves absolutely die. But that's all right. There's ton.
I had to weigh the cost.
You see, like, even just like pieces of rock and brick just starts to kind of break out and extend in all directions from the massive hit that this takes. As everything around explodes out, you hear this momentary sort of thing of you hear seeds starting to say to you, you think you've won. And at that point, Eldryn, you just can kind of twist the knife and push a little bit more in this, and she doesn't get out that last word as she is torn asunder to have no remains whatsoever in the midst of this massive form of light. And with the concentration broken, this figure, this corpse, this walking abomination of what it is to be not human, but an abomination to be a werewolf, abomination of a werewolf, is completely fallen apart in bones and viscera and fur as it all seems to come crashing down
Onto me.
Onto Eldryn.
Covered in blood.
Saren's real glad she moved.
Yeah. Eldryn falls
worth
to her
it.
knees. Like, I feel like the impact of that all, of like the energy that it takes from her. Eldryn falls to her knees and like puts her head against the ground for a second.
Yeah. And with that, we are out of initiative.
Hey, let's not forget my 22 damage to Seed.
Seriously.
You were like, pew, pew, and then Eldryn was
Yes.
like,
I was just lining it up for her.
Yeah, you were.
Eldryn was like, hold my breakfast drink.
Yeah. Well, my breakfast drink. It's morning.
Guar, you see, you notice next to you, you see Brumhilda is on the ground.
I did warn him for.
I was gonna say, I was warned. Was there a chance I could have caught her as she fell?
Yeah, so you caught her. Yeah.
Okay. Is she conscious?
She took 45 damage.
She took as far as we know, in game, right? Taking the mechanics out of it,
Right.
she took a massive amount of damage.
Right.
Guar, what do you do?
Well, I hold her and I use my lay on hands to heal her. For 15 points, and you said no, whatever. And I would say,
You heal.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, living light shouldn't get hurt by light. I say it jokingly because I'm trying to be sweet, but you know, it's Guar, so who knows how that comes across.
Don't be hurt, idiot.
What happened?
Eldryn brought the sun, and it fried the fuck out of Seed. And you, apparently.
Go to them. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
You
great,
call me if you
actually.
need me. Yeah?
Yeah.
Not for nothing. You look pretty good with the tan.
She does not respond in the way she normally would with that.
What feels different?
Go. I'm fine. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yes. Shut up. Let me
There she is.
have this.
Of course. Okay. Call me if you need me. I'll be right back.
I used to start to kind of like wander off. Like keeping an eye on her, like seeing like, she starts to kind of like just wander off for a second.
Is she still blind?
Yeah, she's definitely blind. Like, so I think there's like a moment of like, she's like,
It's only a minute, so.
you're not entirely sure if she sees you, Guar. But yeah.
Yeah. I go and I heal Milo.
Okay. Let's make it immersive, like a fun game. What do you do?
I run over. I didn't know if we were trying to get it moving. I run over and I because I would imagine Milo's kind of like right before the fight, the fatality in Mortal Kombat, and so I run over to him. I steady him a little bit. I'm like, hey. I'm trying to make eye contact, but I know you're probably feeling woozy, so I lay on hands and I heal him I lay on hands and I heal him as well as I'm holding his shoulders. Yeah. Not too shabby, Your Majesty.
Milo, as quiet as he can, just so Guar can hear him. I pulled out his fucking heart.
It was fucking
That was pretty
sick,
sweet.
dude.
That was pretty sweet.
Fucking sick. I'm so proud of you.
Did I dream that Milo also ate his heart? Or did
you
say
dream
that?
that? I did not say that. No.
Okay, cool, great. That was my version. My version, Milo was like, "Come, I'm the king now."
I mean, honestly.
That was a younger Milo would have done that.
Yeah.
Lorianne's about to say, what happened in my game?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milo gets up and looks around and sees his friends who in this moment he left to handle a personal battle, and his friends followed to have his back. In a battle that he served no utility for them. This is in Milo's brain. This is him dealing with his shit or whatever. Even though he is not serving a utility for them. They showed up for him. They protected him when he was down. And he stands and sees that the werewolves are still kind of gathered around. Yeah. Milo stands tall. And says, from today, we are reclaiming our identity as a pack, as werewolves, as a people. We can be proud of who we are. All of who we are. I can see a world where we no longer need to live in the shadows. We can live our lives in community again if we desire. We are wolves, yes, but we are also people. We are wives and husbands and sisters and uncles. We are hunters and predators. And yes, we are farmers and cooks, blacksmiths and tailors. We bring value to this world by embracing all of who we are, not by letting fear dictate what parts of us the world gets to see. We are not a timid people. We need to lead the way. If we can think and act different, the world can think and act different towards us. Together, we will create a better world and a better werewolf. As Milo stands fully up, lifts his head.
Halfway during this, you see the door to the castle had opened back up, and Demorin is standing back out there to listen to the rest of the speech.
And Milo lifts his head and shouts, I am your king. I am Milo, God's Bane, and lets out an ear-piercing howl.
And you hear Demorin, for the first time really pretty much ever, you hear Demorin also let out the howl, and then it just gets joined into a massive and deafening chorus. Truly, everybody here has to kind of really sort of hold their ears or kind of move out of the way as you start to hear it extend out further and further away from those that were keeping a boundary, keeping a border, being in different places that are around. And as we start to continue to see the camera start to pan back, we start to hear those howls extend further and further and further out from those that are in different packs, that are from different areas, that are hearing the call that is clear and present. There is a new king in Imea, and his name is Milo Godsbane. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session. See you all next week.